Behind the scenes, is it safe to say, in the hip-hop music industry, it's male-dominated? And when I say behind the scenes, I'm talking about the people that do the work, like engineers, producers, DJs.
Well, it's common to like have the engineers.
Managers, videographers.
A lot of, I guess, but I guess there's some girls making a come up because I've heard of some producers that are females, but not necessarily like as in like engineers or like, what was the other options that you said?
Engineers, producers, DJs,
I know some DJs. I know some
managers.
DJs. I have a female manager, or one of them is a female. So.
I've seen females in all those positions, but I'm saying, is it male-dominated, though, at this point, behind the scenes?
Well, yeah, because you don't necessarily see as much females being managers or producers. Like, they probably don't get taken serious. And that's the same as, like, female rappers. Some of us don't get taken serious either, so you just have to build that credibility. So...
Record label executives, too. There's a couple females, but...
I haven't heard of any, to be honest with you.
So, safe to say male-dominated at this point.
Yeah.
How easy or hard has it been for you to maneuver in that male-dominated industry?
I mean, there's some people that try to take advantage of what I could bring to the table and try to manipulate what I have and try to control what I'm trying to do. Some people may try to like give me their money or try to invest and then try to turn around and control the whole entire situation. Like, oh, well, you can't do this or you can't do that. Like, I'm not trying to do all of that. If you're trying to invest in me and put your trust in me. You're already trusting me with your money. Like, if you're going to invest and put your money and your well-being into me, put your all and not half-ass the shit. Because then I know from the jump, you're not who I need to be around. So.
What about sex? Is that brought up?
I haven't gotten. I've had friends that are going through that, but like, for me, like, no.
Why do you think that hasn't happened to you? Like that proposition, whether directly or indirectly?
I mean, I know there's probably some people that like wanted to feature with me and like probably thought I was cute or something, but like not like on some, oh, well, you know, I'll be, man, I'll be ducking, dodging everything. Like, I don't have time. I already got out of something. I'm not emotionally stable to be focused on new dudes right now. So even if they tried, it's not going to happen. It's really not.
Because the way sex is brought up, it's like either two options from what I've seen, right? Kind of like you mentioned, you do a feature with somebody, they think you're cute. It's just a natural chemistry. They're attracted to you. You may or may not be attracted to them. But it's strictly just based on, just like if you would see somebody on a regular day that wants to holler at you, get your attention, that's attracted to you. It's just a natural chemistry of maybe something romantic or sexual, whatever of that nature, right? So that's one type of way sex is brought up. But another is more of a business transaction. It's like you hear the phrase, so-and-so's effing for tracks. Like, she might be having a sexual relationship with somebody and getting something back in return. So you see the difference.
Yes.
And that's what I meant more or less is, have you faced, I wanted to know if you faced that, the actual sex for something in return, but you've gotten more of the sexual, just a natural chemistry with somebody.
Well, yeah.
And I'm not saying you had chemistry with them, they had chemistry with you, or attracted to you,
but
it didn't work out, but I'm saying there's two different variations.
I get what you mean. Yeah.
You haven't faced the proposition of, hey, come to the studio, pull up, you think it's a feature and it's like, no, I'm really trying to like kick it with
I ain't
you.
going nowhere by myself.
But I'm giving you that
is.
example.
Yeah, I get it, but like, I don't even want to put myself in a position like that. Like, if I see that you're serious about a feature, then yeah. And half of the time, like most of the time, it's like that. Like they really want to do a feature and they really want to work. But I never had like that situation happen. I know where people got into that scenario, but they never fell through with it. But I know they had that experience, and it was the same result as it would have with me. So
I hear it a lot. I do these type of interview questions and segments with a lot of female rappers, and you know, on their come up, they've had faced, you know, these type of things, both, or you know, maybe one or the other. But surprised you haven't faced that obstacle of the sex as a means for something.
I don't even want to be able to give somebody I don't even want to put myself into a position. I want to be able, if they were serious about the feature, you send off the song to my email. I'll go work with my engineer, get that cleared, whether you be here in Atlanta or up in Philly or whatever. Like, we could do it that way, but as far as me being in the same studio without my management and everybody else, that's not happening, no.
Now, give me some advice, okay? Because like we had mentioned before, you know, there are women engineers, there are women producers, DJs, videographers, managers, record label execs. I've seen at least a woman in each of those positions. Some women more in other positions than others, but you know, I have seen at least one in every position. Any advice to somebody watching this, and not necessarily, they might not be a female rapper like yourself, but let's say there's a woman that wants to enter the male-dominated hip-hop music industry in some sort of capacity. Do you have any general advice?
Don't let somebody discredit your craft. Don't let nobody try to downplay what you're capable of. Here, I'm coming from South Jersey, Penns Grove, New Jersey. Half of America probably doesn't even know what Penns Grove is or where it's located or whatever. And I'm pretty much putting on for where I'm from right now. When people said I couldn't do it, I'm pretty much doing it right now. All it takes is a step and taking a chance and believing in yourself and realizing that there's going to be some people that don't believe in you. Well, those are the people that you need to cut off, like right now, and just keep it moving. Whether you stand by yourself or stand with 110 people, still do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. Just make it happen.